Let me share a thought that might surprise you. If tomorrow morning I woke up with zero money, no savings, no business, no investments, no reputation to rely on, just my experience and my mindset, I truly believe I could rebuild wealth again, even if I were 70 years old. Not because I'm special, not because of luck, but because wealth follows principles, not age. And today, I want to explain exactly what I would do, step by step, in a way any ordinary person can apply. Why this matters? You might be thinking, that's easy for successful people to say. They have connections, skills, experience. But here's the truth. The rules that create wealth are not secret. They are not reserved for the rich. They have worked for centuries, and they still work today. Wealth is not built from money. Money is simply the result of correct actions repeated consistently. A realistic story. Years ago, I watched a businessman lose everything. Successful in his 40s, nice house, good cars, thriving business. Then the economy shifted. His industry collapsed within 2 years. Bankruptcy, divorce, zero net worth. Most people would give up. He didn't. He used what remained, his knowledge, his experience, his discipline. He started advising small businesses, charged very little at first, lived cheaply, saved every extra dollar. 10 years later, he was a millionaire again. Age didn't stop him. Mindset saved him. Step 1. Reset your mind. If I lost everything at 70, the first thing I do is pause. 1 full day to feel the loss, to accept the reality, to let the emotions pass. Then I stop looking backward, because rebuilding requires clarity, not regret. Grief ignored becomes burnout. Grief prolonged becomes paralysis. 1 day to process, then forward. No excuses. Step 2. Take a true inventory. I wouldn't count money because there is none. I'd count real assets, skills I already have, knowledge from decades of experience, time still available, physical health, mental clarity, human relationships. A 70-year-old has something a 25-year-old doesn't. Wisdom earned through mistakes. And that wisdom is valuable. Step 3. Stabilize first. Before building wealth, you must survive. Food, shelter, basic bills. That might mean Social Security, part-time work, temporary help from family, no pride, no ego. Pride delays recovery. Any honest work that pays is acceptable because stability creates breathing room. Step 3. Stabilize first. Before building wealth, you must survive. Food, shelter, basic bills. That might mean Social Security, part-time work, temporary help from family, no pride, no ego. Pride delays recovery. Any honest work that pays is acceptable because stability creates breathing room. Step 4. Live extremely simple. I would cut expenses aggressively. Small housing, home-cooked meals, no subscriptions, no luxury, no unnecessary spending. Not as punishment, but as strategy. Every dollar saved becomes a tool. Wealth grows from the gap between what you earn and what you spend. When starting from zero, every dollar matters. Step 5. Create extra income stability isn't enough. To build wealth, you need surplus. At 70, income can come from consulting, teaching, bookkeeping, tutoring, handyman work, pet sitting, errand services, driving, or delivery. Income doesn't depend on age. It depends on value provided. Solve problems. Get paid. Start where demand already exists. Improve gradually. Raise rates with experience. Progress beats perfection. Step 6. Invest immediately, even small. Most people wait too long to invest. That's a mistake. I'd start with $5 or $10 per week. Why? Because investing is a skill, and skills need practice. It's better to make mistakes with $10 than repeat them later with $10,000. Small investments build discipline, emotional control, long-term habits. Step 7. Invest safely and smart. At 70, I wouldn't gamble. No hype, no risky stocks, no shortcuts. I'd focus on strong, established companies, essential products people always need, long dividend history, financial stability. The goal isn't excitement. The goal is preservation plus consistency. Slow, steady compounding beats fast failure. Warren Buffett once said, "The worst investment you can make is a new car." The moment you drive a new car off the lot, it loses 20 to 30% of its value instantly. Within 5 years, most cars lose over 60% of their value. Buffett doesn't buy cars to show status. He buys cars to solve a problem: transportation. Most people buy cars emotionally, to look successful, to impress others, to feel rich. But rich people think differently. They ask, will this make me money? Or will it quietly drain my future? Wealthy mindset. Buy reliable, used, practical cars. Invest the difference. What if I told you that the biggest reason most people never get rich is not low income, but small daily decisions? Warren Buffett, one of the richest investors in history, never built his fortune by chasing luxury. In fact, Buffett still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958. Today, I'll share 5 things Warren Buffett believes you should stop buying if you truly want to build wealth. These are not obvious mistakes. They are things millions of people buy every day and don't even realize they're staying poor because of it. Stay till the end, because the 5th one is the most dangerous. Here's a surprising fact. Warren Buffett eats at McDonald's regularly, not because it's fancy, but because it's simple and consistent. Most people leak money through daily coffee runs, food delivery apps, eating out multiple times a week, $15 here, $20 there, $30 tonight. Doesn't feel dangerous? Until you add it up. That's thousands per year. Buffett understands. You don't get rich by cutting joy. You get rich by controlling habits. Eat well. Eat smart. Eat intentionally. This is the most dangerous habit. Buying things to look rich instead of becoming rich. Big house, luxury phone, expensive lifestyle, but empty savings. Warren Buffett says, if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need. Real wealth is quiet. No noise, no flex, no pressure. If people don't know how rich you are, you're doing it right. Warren Buffett didn't build wealth by chasing returns. He built it by avoiding mistakes. Before retirement, sell high-risk bad debt, costly lifestyle assets, time-trapping work, ego-driven spending. Retirement isn't about how rich you look. It's about how free you feel. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone planning their future, because the best retirement advice comes before retirement begins. Final massage. Rebuilding wealth is not about youth. It's about discipline. Not about luck, but principles. No matter your age, no matter your starting point, If you control your spending, your income, your mindset, you control your future.